Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-March right through to mid-April 2024. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. Also, I think it is worth noting that Venus, planet of love and romance, is currently hidden in the sky and will remain so over the next coming weeks. So it will affect the ability to find love. It'll be a little bit more difficult than usual, as if it wasn't difficult enough. However, it's not impossible. So I just thought I'd make you aware. When it's hidden in the sky, it just means it's not readily available to see. So it doesn't give extra blessings to romance. And if you do find someone to connect to during this period, it just means it'll be a little bit of a slower pace than usual when it comes to love, but it will be love nonetheless, okay? So let's see what's going on with you. Now, your protagonist energy is you developing your spiritual path. You know, that is a Virgo card. You're actually putting all of that wonderful care, devotion, and unconditional love into yourself at this time. That was a very heavy energy. I feel some of you are really like fed up with the way love has been going right now. There's this sense of like, I really like can't be bothered with this anymore energy. But, you know, you got a fresh new start here. I definitely see that with the Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be a sudden improvement in your love life. But your protagonist energy there is about you doing you. You're developing those spiritual gifts. You're learning to trust your intuition. Notice red flags when they come along in relationships. With the High Priestess energy here, I feel like some of you are very cautious about opening up to love. I feel like you don't want to repeat any cycles or patterns that you may have experienced in the past there. And I feel some of you have been withdrawn from love is what I see there. You know, the High Priestess is someone who is mute. So some of you are not talking to anybody right now. You're just doing you. And I really get a sense here that some of you have actually withdrawn from the dating scene and actually become a bit of a homebody there as well. But there is change here for you. I definitely see that you're going to be very curious about opening yourself up to new love. And I feel fate and destiny put someone in your path. Now, this seems to be a little bit of a younger person, but I feel this person knows what they want. I definitely see that this person, you know, reignites your passion and lust for life, but you're doing that all by yourself. I feel this new person who comes in, they are a welcome addition to your world. Now, of course, we have the Hermit there as well. Again, another Virgo card. So you've been heavily reliant on yourself. You're very self-sufficient, very independent. And I feel with this being in the resistance position, it does indicate that some of you, you know, you have withdrawn on purpose from the dating scene because you feel either there's no one there who's got that spark, that, you know, je ne sais quoi, that chemistry that you're looking for, but also it's that you're tired. You're just tired of the same old stuff, the same old relationship, you know, going around and around in circles and it never making progress. And I feel that is about to change for you. Some of you may have had very chaotic relationships. I mean, the Hermit and the High Priestess energy can indicate some of you have felt very isolated when it comes to love. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a difference between solitary energy and loneliness. And I feel, you know, there has been the majority energy of you focusing on your projects. You've been really busy and you are like channeling all that energy into your own life's purpose path. But there have been pockets, moments of loneliness, feeling like you want to connect to somebody. And that is all about to change, because I feel like you are about to connect to somebody new very, very soon. You've been in a period, this literally says introspection. So I feel like you have been doing some self-development work. You've been really reflecting on who you are, what you want. And I also get this sense of like, what is my destiny? Asking bigger philosophical questions during this time. Some of you may have also felt, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, okay? If you've been in a high-level commitment in the past, some of you may have felt that you had some poor judgment and that you were foolish to give your heart to that particular situation, but that's not true at all. We all have to go through situations where we connect to like a karmic, or we connect to a destined lesson that we're meant to learn. So some of you have withdrawn due to heartbreak or divorce or some sort of separation that's gone on there, and you were meant to be in a period of pause in order to reflect on who you are, what you want, and your own life's purpose, path, and mission. But this card, it is in the resistance position, so it will go into the upright there as well. So I feel there's an energy here of knowing yourself better, not repeating past cycles. Sometimes we get a lesson again and again and again. It may be a different person, it may be a different scenario, but the lesson remains the same about healthy boundaries, trusting your intuition, and valuing yourself, and that you have a lot to offer. You actually tend to psychically bond with people, okay? And I feel like you tend to be a very cerebral person as well. You need a meeting of minds as well as, passion, intensity, romance. And I feel this new person who's coming in, they are all that. I see with the Wheel of Fortune, this is sudden. You're not expecting this when this comes in, but also it's destined to be. You are destined to meet this person. And with the Fool card there is a new beginning showing up for you, which is really thrilling and exciting. But with the Fool card there, some of you are looking at cycles from even childhood. You may be looking at your heritage, or you may be looking at experiences you witnessed or experienced yourself in some way, whether it's parents or guardians divorcing, whether it was being bullied, whether it was, a crush that never went anywhere, or, all those experiences that make you who you are, that shaped you. You may have really been going through a period of nostalgia recently where you're processing them in order to let go of them and get closure. They no longer hold any weight over your future happiness. There's no power to these situations anymore. They taught you lessons, and they also taught you that everything that's in the past, it no longer exists. The only thing that exists is right now, the present moment, and the future is yet to come. So we can't live in the future. We can't live in the past. We may as well enjoy the present moment. And with this Fool card, this is about you opening yourself up to curiosity, to embrace that playfulness that is within you, and to have that return of hope. So, going out there, being flirtatious, tapping into that sense of, fun, that playful heart that you truly are. Now, don't get me wrong, life can be very difficult. There's a lot of ups and downs. We have a lot of responsibility on our shoulders. Sometimes it's really hard to find a pocket of time for ourselves, let alone to go out there on the dating scene. I totally get it. But I feel, destiny is putting this new person on your path, and it's when you're having fun. Now, for some of you, it could be when you're actually opening yourself up to some level of travel. That's a common theme that's going on for the collective at the moment. There's this desire for travel, to explore. This is even the Wheel of Fortune, and there's a map there. So some of you could be like planning your next trip, or you are, going to an event. Some of you, I'm being given this energy of attending a wedding abroad. Now, that's not going to resonate with everyone, but I'm getting that for some of you there, and that is a high potential for you to meet a person. If you're not attending a wedding abroad, don't think that love is not coming for you. That's not true at all. I definitely see that this is you launching yourself into new experiences, taking a chance on love again, because this is the protagonist energy, which is like caution, or, being a little bit like hesitant to put yourself out there, because you may feel like there's no one out there that's really sparking your interest right now. So what's the point? You're really precise about your energy. You're prioritizing your time, focusing on your projects. And I feel you've kind of like surrendered to the process. But I feel that's actually in your favor. Once we give control to the universe and say, okay, I surrender. What is meant for me will never pass me by. Then the universe starts to work some magic and orchestrate a meeting between you and places and faces that you're meant to meet and meant to experience, and then you will find the one. So looking at your overarching energy, I feel sudden improvement in your love life. Destiny intervenes to bring you someone new. Intuitively, you'll know that this person is the one, but you may be a little bit shy when you first meet this person. Okay, I feel it's more like your eyes meet and there's like a hidden love language between you both, almost like you're both very intrigued with each other when you first meet each other. So we'll kind of like explore that in a moment. I'm not really sure what else that is, but that's what I'm being shown there. So your first card there is the Eight of Cups. You're on a journey of self-discovery. You're walking away from anything that's superficial. You're letting go of the past. You're seeking deeper meaning in relationships, experiences, and you are really looking at what makes you happy. Also, you know, the Eight of Cups is a period of reflecting on all that you have right now. And you're in search of someone special. You're in search of someone who has that missing ingredient, that spark that is not available everywhere you go. So I feel, you know, there's an energy here of you not searching per se for, you know, a person, because I feel like when you meet this person, it's by surprise, almost like you're not looking for this person when you meet each other. But I feel you're about to meet someone who almost makes you forget any other relationship you've ever been in. And if you've never been in a relationship or a high-level commitment there, I feel this person has been sent to you because you have such a beautiful, pure heart, and I feel this person is the one. If you haven't been in a high-level commitment, I definitely see that you will commit to this new person. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper and find out what's going on here. We've got the Two of Wands. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Empress energy. I'm going to go one more for you. Now, bear in mind, I'm doing this reading for the next 6 weeks or so. Nine of Cups. That's a wish fulfilled right there. You do have options, actually. You're someone who is highly attractive, and you're going to get a lot of attention at this time. You may not tend to notice it, but people are noticing you. You're going to notice it a little bit more there. But the Eight of Cups is your starting position. And this indicates that, you know, what's in front of you right now is just not fulfilling. Even if, you know, someone tried to set you up, it's not what you're looking for. I really get a sense here that you are in search, but not really, if that makes sense. It's almost like you want to find someone, but you're not actually going out there and seeking. I feel this is you choosing a path for you. 8 is the number of the self. So I definitely see that you're finding what makes you happy. And I feel like you've come as far as you can in your certain circumstances, and you're going through a period of transformation. There's a real transition period going on here. But I also see like a change of direction. You know, this can be that after a period where something didn't go the way you hoped for, a disappointment, for example, I feel like you've been healing, but this is about you being bold and venturing forward. I always say this, and if you know anything about Tarot, the journey of the Suit of Cups is that anyone who walks away on the Eight of Cups in search of something that is not familiar, something that is exciting and new, and you've got that Fool card right there, then they stumble on the Nine of Cups. And that is the wish fulfillment, the dream come true. You're willing to walk away from something that was either not good for you, or you're willing to say to the universe, no, I have healthier boundaries now, and I know that I deserve better. Because sometimes humans, we actually accept less than we truly deserve. And some of you, I'm looking at the cards here. You've got a real energy of an overgiver. You have a beautiful, pure heart, and you create a very emotional, supportive environment for a relationship. So sometimes your energy could have been taken advantage of by people who were unhealed or projected their traumas onto you, or there was trauma bonding there. I definitely get a sense here that you are really trying to stay away from the drama and just find a relationship that is peaceful, loving, kind, dependable, and you're going to find that, because your last card there is the Nine of Cups. Now, what is crossing you? We have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles in this position, when I apply it to your energy, this is to make the effort. So sometimes you may feel like making the effort to find love, put yourself on a course of learning, or do a hobby, or join a group, or, you know, maybe even try online dating, or just put yourself in a situation to meet new people. And then sometimes you're kind of like, meh, what's the point? So I feel this energy of sometimes you want to be looking for love, and other times you're not really interested because you feel like there's no one out there. Or the people that you tend to meet are immature and it tends to go nowhere. And I feel like you're so done with that. There is actually someone coming in that you're going to be messaging very, very soon, the start of something special. There's a foundation right from the very beginning. So you will know that this person's pretty serious about a relationship. They actually put a lot of effort in. And I feel, looking from your perspective, I feel like you're putting some sort of plan in motion. Now, this could be like a personal project, personal development project. I mean, it could be that you're taking a trip, a spiritual trip. Some of you could be like, you know what, I'm going to get out there and have fun. You may be connecting to events in the neighborhood or exploring your neighborhood in a different way. I definitely see that you have a plan to do something different for 2024 in general. But I feel in the next 6 weeks, there's something that you might book that you go to. For some of you, it is going to be like you book travel to go to a wedding abroad. But for some of you, it could be that you're going to book a course, or you're going to book a vacation for you, or I feel like you are paying for something that you are about to enjoy for you. It could be that you're going to attend like a talk on something that you're truly interested in, and you get talking to somebody new. I feel there's this energy of independence. It's like you attend something either, I mean, it could be that you attend somewhere with a friend, but I get a sense of you attending something by yourself as well. And I feel as a byproduct, you meet someone new. Okay. Now, I will try to see if you meet this person in the next 6 weeks, but at the moment, I see that, there is a slight delay after that, but we will get to it in a moment. We do have the 9 of Wands, and it's in the below position. So this is an indication that some of you are super guarded. This can indicate that, you have been hurt in the past and you're very cautious. This is the wounded warrior, okay? And it doesn't have to be that you had like a high-level commitment that disappointed you, that you were heartbroken. It can indicate that you've had to be a warrior in life because circumstances have been difficult. And I feel there's this sense of independence, protecting yourself because you've known hardship and struggle there. So please apply it to a situation if you've been hurt by somebody else, but it could also be that circumstances have made you super strong and independent, and it takes a lot for you to get close to someone. Even though, you really want love, I get a sense here that you're just a little bit cautious. You've been working on healthier boundaries and not building a wall. Okay, I actually see that you do have a lot of people interested in you, but there's an energy of protection, a shield almost around you. And people may have said in the past to you that there's like a little bit of a barrier there. You may not be aware of it. It's not like a stay away kind of barrier. It's an energy that keeps, low vibrational people away, which is really good because when the right person comes along, they're going to want to like break down the walls. They're going to want to try and, move into your life to get to know you on a deeper level. And I feel this new person who's coming in is going to do that. Also, the 9 of Wands, it is a cautionary card. It means that you are currently like reevaluating your life and your circumstances, and you're asking, do you have time for love? Because you may feel highly pressured. You've got a lot on right now. Is there space for love? I feel the answer is yes. Okay, and you do have a lot of options. There are people around you right now who find you highly attractive, but you're just not interested in any of them, is what I see here. The 5 of Pentacles tells me that you're kind of like, there's nobody out there that's really kind of sparking your chemistry or your attraction or your curiosity, and it can indicate that there is, a need to expand your horizon in some way. For some of you, it could be that you're in a small town and, there's just nobody who really is right for you. Or it could be that you're in a big old city and it just feels like everybody's like passing by and it's zooming. It's so fast and it's hard to create connections. But I feel like you're going to meet a kindred spirit. They're giving me the words kindred spirit who feels exactly the same as you. There's a wonderful old soul kind of energy about this person where they just want traditional love, romance, passion. They want to be with someone for the rest of their life. And this kindred spirit is making their way into your life. Now, what's in the past? We've got the Temperance card. You've promised yourself that you want balance, harmony. You've really been trying to get your life in order so that it's more simplified, so that, nobody comes in with drama. And also the Temperance card indicates that you are, focusing on your life's purpose. You're trying to create moderation in your world. And I feel also with this card that you've been very, very patient, of course. But again, with the Nine of Wands, this combination indicates that some of you are making some big lifestyle changes in your life. And it's not just to do with love. So I feel like you're trying to factor in those major changes that you're making and your path to love as well. For some of you, it could be that you're like, having a complete new start. You're thinking about emigrating or relocating or new job or new environment, or maybe it's just a new way of carrying yourself. I just get this sense of, release, that you want to try new things, new experiences. And this cycle of change is going to spin you off into meeting someone new. It could even be that you're going to be bold and daring and, take that invitation that at first you didn't feel like going to, or that you are coming out of your usual parameters and exploring outside your neighborhood events there, or perhaps you're thinking about like taking a train trip somewhere where you want to explore new territory. But this Five of Pentacles is in your potential position. Some of you have been feeling a little bit unwell. Okay, and you've been focusing on your health at this time, or you felt that you need to focus a little bit more on your health. But also with the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting an energy here of your options have been slim. There's been slim pickings out there, and no one's really been vibing with you. There's been almost like a lack of opportunity, and the longingness is still there, but you've struggled to meet someone new. For some of you, it could be that, you tend to be very flamboyant in certain moments, but suddenly when it comes to finding love, you become very insular. So I'm getting an energy here of potential like ambivert, where as soon as you meet someone that you're highly attracted to, you become very insular or just a little bit shy. But with the right person, it's not going to feel that way. It's going to be a very organic conversation. But let me just pull a card on that Five of Pentacles. Okay, Five of Pentacles is an indication that it's tough right now. Okay, and I'm talking about life in general, not just finding love. It's just difficult, and it's even more difficult to find love, especially since Venus is hidden in the sky. But also, the Five of Pentacles can indicate some of you may have thought about reaching out to friends, saying, "Hey, you got any friends that maybe would be interested in going on a date that I might be interested in? Any friends that you really think would be right for me?" You may have even tried that. With the Three of Swords here, this can be an indication that some of you may have found things really difficult, but you're having a call from your spirit guides to fall in love with your life, to enjoy your single time. And once you fall in love with your own life, you will recognize that anyone who enters your life is a welcome addition to your life. They are not completing you in any shape or form. You are whole all by yourself. Some of you are actually, having a glow up after a separation or a heartbreak there. And I'm sending you a huge hug out there, especially when you've had a heartbreak. And believe me, I've had a very difficult experience in the past, which was incredibly toxic. And it took me a long time to actually really trust love again. So some of you are feeling that, I'm good all by myself. You've withdrawn from the dating scene because you just feel like love, it's just too hard. It's just too hard. And you may feel that experiences you've had have equated to pain. So I get a sense here that you focus all your time and your energy into saving finances, building a life of prosperity, becoming super independent so that you don't need anybody. Wounded warriors tend to go through that process of, I don't need anybody. When deep, deep down with your secret thoughts, you're like, I'd actually really like a companion, someone that, we can share our secrets, that we can, open up and feel vulnerable with each other and really have that intimate, loving relationship. Well, you will have it. Okay, you're vibing at a frequency to meet someone new. Now, we do have the Seven of Cups here. It's in your immediate circumstances. Seven of Cups is choice, okay? It means that there are options. Some of you may have had, and I'm going to call it, you're probably going to shoot the messenger when I say this. Some of you, due to past experiences, may have found that actually you've had a few commitment issues that you're like, you know what, I'm not getting involved in that because it's not the right time, or that person's thrown up some red flags, or you've been in experiences in the past where you've been hurt. So you've kept yourself at a distance almost from love. You may have been a homebody, or you've just been in a cycle of healing, and that's okay, but I feel right now with this Seven of Cups energy, you're going to have some choices when it comes to love. I feel like there's options coming in, but also I feel with the Seven of Cups, this can indicate that some of you have been really busy to the point where your energy has been a bit scattered recently, and you need to make love a little bit more of your priority. And easier said than done, I absolutely know that. But with the Seven of Cups there, I feel like you're going to have some options that you will choose from in the future. But there's one person, as soon as you meet them, you just know. There's just an instant connection there. Now, I'm being given an energy that this person, or maybe you, there's like an energy of a cat, but I mean, it could be you have a cat or they have a cat, but I'm being given the word familiar. Okay, so this person, I feel they're very spiritual. So if they do have a cat, they may reference it as their familiar. But it could also be that you are going to be followed by a cat if you don't have one. There could be a wonderful little cat paying you some attention, that there's like a connection. And this could be a sign or a symbol that you're about to meet somebody new. Okay, that was very random, a little bit off the wall, but I'm seeing it in the water right now because I'm scrying. So I'm definitely giving that to you as a little signpost there. Now, this is your advice to yourself in this moment, the Hermit card, okay? So this is really about you looking at solitary energy to be calm, reflective, and, go inwards for truth and knowledge. But again, it's this energy of like, you're so fed up. You're just looking for someone who is wanting to take the journey of love and life. How hard can it be? But you know what? It can be really hard because a special person is really hard to find. And I feel someone has been searching for you their whole life and vice versa. And you're about to meet this person, and it is going to be a high level commitment. You will get that wish come true there. But the Hermit energy, it's that you've told yourself to pause or to reflect or to just, stay still whilst you really get to know yourself and your needs a little bit better. But because, and I'm going to pull a card on this, I just feel with the Hermit energy that things have been so disappointing that you've taken a temporary time out in order to get a little bit more perspective on your life in general. So let me just pull a card on this, the World card. You're getting some closure on some situations, especially on someone who potentially was a player. With the Knight of Wands, I mean, some of you, beautiful Virgos, and again, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, some of you may have been thinking, oh, maybe it's just easier to have flirtations and a fling. Maybe that way, I wouldn't get hurt. But I feel, deep down, looking at your overarching energy, you're looking for the one. Okay. But with the World card and the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're saying goodbye to temporary experiences, temporary people who do not invest their time or energy into your world and into you. The Knight of Wands is someone who's here today, gone tomorrow. Someone who, potentially could spend a whole evening promising you the world, but delivering nothing. And, the Knight of Wands is someone who is not able to sustain long-term commitment, someone who is very lusty. So I feel like you're saying goodbye to players. I feel like you're getting closure on a situation where you felt someone was very reckless with your heart. And I feel you want new experiences. You want new adventures. Some of you are planning a trip. Okay, I get a sense with the World card, there's a major cycle of change here. And the World card actually indicates that you will reach your goal. So we also have the Two of Wands here, and this is your basically circumstances outside yourself, circumstances that you cannot control right now. Two of Wands is a delay. Okay, now you may be feeling very restless in this. Sometimes we are asked to pause on purpose, to reflect on our personal journey, to get to know ourselves on a deeper level, but also to really notice that your intuition is on point, to build a deeper connection with your higher self. And I feel like some of you have been asked to pause because you've got the Hermit card twice there, and you've also got the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. So this is like a temporary pause. You may have been waiting for a while, and I'm sending you a huge hug out there. I know it is difficult, and I know it is frustrating there, but the Two of Wands actually means that a perfect situation that is meant for you is being orchestrated towards you. trust the process. And that's easier said than done. Sometimes just because we can't see the outcome or we can't see the progress doesn't mean progress is not being made. Two of Wands indicates that, you know, you're actually going to be surprised by the universe, because the universe is aligning you to bring you what you desire. And I feel like you have been waiting for a long time. But I would say the Two of Wands comes with a cautionary energy, which is don't let life pass you by. It's the same as the Four of Pentacles. That's also a similar energy. It's like grab the world with both hands and enjoy it as much as you possibly can. Allow it to be your playground to some degree. Okay. Now we do have the page. Now we do have the Queen of Pentacles, rather. I was going to say the Page of Pentacles, but we have that Page of Pentacles right there. The Queen of Pentacles is in your hope and fear position. You're hoping to settle down. You want to build a life with somebody. And I get a sense here that you are all or nothing. You're all in when a relationship comes around. It's hard for you to fall in love, but when you do, you invest your whole heart and soul and you build a home with that person. You know, you build a sanctuary with that person and you give yourself over completely to that relationship. And that's why it's so important that you're discerning with the company that you keep. The fear in this position, of course, is someone who doesn't want to settle down, someone who, you know, abuses your kindness, someone who's stubborn, who doesn't invest any of their energy into the relationship, someone who causes trouble and drama where there doesn't need to be any, but also someone who you cannot see a future with. So I feel like you don't want to waste any more time on the wrong person. Imagine how it's going to feel when you invest your time with the right person. It's going to feel electric. And I definitely see that you're attracting someone because you're so ready to fall in love. I know that you need to make some adjustments in your schedule, but you're so ready to fall in love. And I feel the universe is going to deliver this person. We will pull a quick card to see if I can like work out times and dates. But right now, you know, this is more about you finding confidence in yourself. The Empress card is a card, of course, of nurturing your own needs. I mean, some of you may have children that you have to, you know, pour all your love and devotion into, and it's hard to find time, but you will find time, and you're going to find yourself in the right moment to meet the right opportunity to meet someone new. But when you apply this card overall to your energy, this is about you brimming with potential. And some of you, you may have been worried about age, but it's just a number. It doesn't matter whether you're 75, 82, 19, whatever age it is, as long as you're vibing at a frequency of love, love is coming your way. You're in a high state of attraction at this time. It is a little bit more difficult, as I said, because Venus is hidden in the sky, but it's not impossible. This card indicates that you are magnetic. You're gaining a lot of attention. Enjoy that attention. Enjoy your life. Enjoy those, you know, wonderful flirtatious moments. You know when someone pays you a compliment, because I feel someone's going to pay you a compliment, not the person you're about to meet. I want you to be aware of that. Someone, I feel it's a random stranger actually, is going to pay you a compliment in the next 6 weeks, and it puts a spring in your step there, okay? And I feel this is also an indication that you're preparing to meet the one. And there we have it. We have the Nine of Cups. This is whatever it is you're wishing for. Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment. It is the next stage to true abundance and happiness, good health, wishes coming true, and the love that you truly deserve and desire. Something that is rewarding, achieving what it is that you set out to do. You will find a very satisfying love in this new person that's coming in. However, I feel that it's a little while coming. So let's have a look at that and see what's going on there. Can you show me just after this reading, this energy that I'm... Yeah, the Hangman is a little bit of pause. Yeah, I mean, my guides would give me the same thing. Pause to reflect, to connect to yourself on a higher level there, to develop your spiritual gifts, that inner knowingness. Now, I'm being shown a very interesting image. It's like a sparkler, someone making a shape of a heart with a sparkler. So either you're attending events where there may be a sparkler there, or it can indicate that you're about to meet someone who, you know, puts a spark back into your heart there. There's the Ace of Pentacles, someone who's offering, you know, investment in a relationship from the very beginning. Aces tend to be gifts from the universe, an opportunity for new there. For a small portion of you, if you're in a career, This could be that you're about to take a new job and there's someone there where there's chemistry, but I get an energy that majority of my beautiful Virgos don't actually want to work with the person that they get into a high level commitment with. But, you know, I feel it could be that you're in different departments, you don't see each other often. I feel like it's something that would really work there for you as well. But for the rest of you, you know, if you're retired or if you're not looking for someone at work, or you look around and go, oh no, there's no one at my work environment that I want to vibe with, I definitely see the universe is stepping in to bring you someone new. But you do have options. You know, that Two of Swords is stalemate energy, but it's also to hone your intuition, hone your instincts, to open yourself up to uncharted territory. The history of this card is that this figure here is about to discover new lands in the background there, and she's feeling really cautious. Her guard is up. And I feel some of you, if you're getting back into the dating scene or suddenly deciding that it's time for you to explore what options are out there, it can be a little bit nerve-wracking. So there's that energy of having boundaries really super high. But the Seven of Cups tells me that you actually have a choice. You do have pick of the bunch energy going on there. And that Ace of Pentacles tells me that there is someone coming in that is going to invest in a relationship from the very beginning. I would say that there's a potential here for you to meet this new person just after the 6-7 weeks from this reading, okay? Because I feel like it's not immediate. It's not within this time frame period that I'm reading for. This person's a little bit younger than you. Don't let the age put you off there. This person is really highly attracted to you, and I feel they will pursue you as well. There's something about like eyes meeting, like an unspoken chemistry between you and this person. So there's a lot of glances going on when you first meet this person. That's what gives me this sense that you meet them at an event or somewhere where there's lots of people. So, I mean, it may not be like online dating. I feel it's more that it's an organic kind of experience where you clock each other and we're like, oh, who's that? It's something like that that's coming through right now. So, yeah, will you find love? The answer is yes. Is it going to be a high-level commitment in the next 6-7 weeks? The answer is no. But I feel, you know, you are going to get a relationship that you wish for with your manifestations. You'll meet someone after the period I'm reading for, and it's going to be a sudden surprise. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Okay, so we do have I am wild and free, and that really connects to that Fool card, you know, really letting your hair down, embracing new experiences, being bold, coming out of your comfort zone there as well. This is a wonderful deck. It basically indicates energy that you've been tapping into, or maybe even the reasons why you've been put on pause when it comes to love. We have I am beautiful, and this figure is standing in front of a mirror there, so that's about self-reflection. It's about loving yourself fully. And I know that so many people, including myself, when someone said, you know what, you just need a period of discovery where you love yourself a little bit harder. And I was like, oh, come on, I already love myself. You know, I got really cross when a friend told me that. And actually, I shouldn't have, because when I really sat with myself and was like, okay, what do I actually do for myself? I was neglecting my own needs. You know, a friend at the time, basically, I used to love just like whenever I was going out, shower, out, you know, just quickly getting myself ready and out, always like that. And my friend said, you know what, get some candles, have a bath, lie there and just think with your thoughts, or just like let the day release. And I was like, oh, but that's just going to be so much time. They're like, just do it. And I literally sat there and I was like, you know, I couldn't sit there for long. And it was like, because you're running away from some of your thoughts through busyness. You're always on the go. And it made me really sit and just reflect on where I had been channeling all my energy and time to not think about moments where I had been heartbroken, to not think about the things that I thought I lacked in my life. I was almost like putting plasters over bits and pieces of me and just doing life and putting a smile on my face and saying, I'm fine, everything's great, everything's fine. And really, I needed to just sit with myself in reflection to work out some things, to get closure on some difficult past situations, and really recognize that I am lovable. And I feel you are going through something like that. You're lovable, you deserve love, and you deserve respect in a high level commitment. And that relationship is coming in for you, okay? Also, we've got I am a dreamer. And this card, I never really read it like this, but the energy I've got here is believe and receive. Visualization is so important. Focus on the sort of person you want. See what they kind of look like. Visualize yourself taking a bath with that person or going to a restaurant with that person. And then you'll start to see your manifestations become your reality. Also, pay close attention to your surroundings, because you may even see like a reel with a sparkler video on it that may be a sign, because the sparkler is making the shape of a heart and they keep showing it to me. So I feel like, you have such a beautiful electric heart and you're about to meet someone who makes you sparkle, perhaps. I know that sounds really corny, but I feel this energy of warmth coming from this new relationship, and I feel, you are manifesting a new love into your life. And I feel also that this new person who comes in, there's a sense of independence as well as togetherness in this relationship, and I feel it's perfect. So I'm just going to get a trinket or a rune before I close this. Oh no, that was so weird. I went to get something, and then as soon as I picked up, I was told by my guides, no, let it go. So I don't know if that was for me. I let all the trinkets go, or it may be you. There's something there that you need to let go of. So, it was very firm. No, you need to let go. I was like, oh, okay. So you may have seen that. Look at what we got for you. We got the yin yang symbol, peace symbol, okay? Opposites attracting, but also blending energies, peaceful, harmonious, someone who comes towards you in reciprocity. Definitely look out for this symbol. I feel it is really important. I mean, it could be that you meet this person, they got their own business. Maybe they got that symbol on their business card, or it could be that if you love tattoos, they may have a tattoo of that on their body. So please pay close attention to the signs, synchronicities. 1212 is also important for you. This could be the time that you meet someone new. It could be the last 4 digits of someone's cell phone. Maybe it's even the block that they live at or the number of the house that they live at. So please take it as it resonates. It may not resonate for everyone, of course. I totally get that, but I have to honor the energy that comes in each reading. If something does resonate, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo, and love and light.